We have been covering Himalayan series. There are two things. One is Giri, another one is called as Parvat. Giri is a stand-alone mountain. Parvat means a chain of mountains. It's called as Parvat. And Himalaya Parvat, it is a chain of mountains. Giri is a standalone. A small hillock can also be called as a Giri. Small hillock is standalone. We can call it as a Giri. The difference between a Giri and a hillock, the Giri is by itself. The Parvat, it is a joining hands. The message it is giving to us, not to become like a Giri. If you are a selfish person, at best you can become like a Giri. Stand alone. So many hillocks are there in the world, we hardly remember any. But Parvat, everyone remembers. If you want to be selfish and you will become like a Giri, if you become at best you become like a Giri, you will be wiped out from the pages of history in no time. If you want to become like a Giri, stand alone. Selfish person, selfish pursuit, at best can become like a Giri and will be wiped out from the pages of history. Whereas the Parvat, the cumulative, when we are engaged ourselves in a selfless action, the keeping others' welfare as important as your own, if not more, if you are doing the selfless service, keeping the welfare of others ahead of you, you will become like a Parvat, like a Himalayan Parvat. You continue to inspire people like a Parvat for ages. The Himalaya is a source of inspiration for it is a mystery. Himalaya is a mystery for even the great mountaineers. The Parvat is a standalone. Himalaya, for example, its length is 2,400 kilometers. Its width is about 300 kilometers. It is a mystery for even to the great explorers. Nobody has explored the Himalayas till date completely. It is a mystery. When you are engaging yourself with the selfless action, so you will become so much of inspiration for others. Become like a Parvat, not like a Giri, not like a hillock. If you look at Himalayan mountains by itself, each one looks like a pyramid. By itself, when you look at it, look like a pyramid. In Egypt, they built pyramids to preserve the bodies of their kings. They used to keep the bodies to preserve. In the pyramid structure, it is an energy conserving place. In the pyramid, if you want to, in the olden days, they did not have refrigeration, even in the tropical place, even in the pyramid structured building, the food doesn't perish quickly. Food lasts longer, fresh, in the pyramid structure. It's a preservation. And also, it has been proved, if the razor blade, if you are using the even most expensive razor blades, you will be changing in a week or two. If you, after the shave, if you keep the razor blade in the pyramid and use it afterwards, it lasts for years. It regains its sharpness. The razor blade companies, they are not promoting this one. And the art of preserving that the after shave, even after your shave, it retains its sharpness. That is the unique quality of the pyramid. Pyramid, their high energy place, If you start meditating in the pyramid, your mind becomes very focused very quickly. If you have any wounds or ailments, meditating inside a pyramid, it heals you better, heals you quicker, helps in getting your mind focused very quickly. The pyramid structure, it is in all religions, the portals, they keep the structure, temple structure, church or mosque, everything, it is pointing to the ceiling. It is the pyramid structure, it is saying that the place of worship is the high energy place. That is why that all the religious places in all religion, they have a pyramid structure in a variation of pyramid, pointing up, that is there, that is the high energy place. It is it can be seen even now that many churches also, they have very pointy, this one in temples, they have that gopuram, it is like a pyramid. In the mosque also, like a dome is there. It is simulation of pyramid. Himalaya looks like a pyramid. That energy center, that pyramid in Egypt or in Greece or in South American countries, pyramids are there. It's all man-made, whereas Himalaya, it's like a natural, high energy place. It's a place of high energy. Going there, and if you are meditating, mind becomes very calm, serene very quickly. Mind becomes very calm and serene quickly, helps in awakening your, helps Himalayan ranges, helps in calming your mind, getting your mind. If you have a mental block, if you want to unblock your mind, go there and meditate, new spectrum of your life opens up. That like a pyramid, high energy place. And the third point in Bhagavad Gita, Lord in the 10th chapter, he talks about Stavaranam Himalaya. He himself, he says there is a special Sannidhana, there is a special place for myself. Among the immobile things, I am Himalaya. I am immobile. Among the immobile things, the stationary things, I am Himalaya. He describes himself. There is a special abode. It says in our life also, we have to become like a Himalaya. We have to learn to sit still. Sit still in one place without moving. That is called as asana. We have to practice, try to sit without moving. When I start sitting still without moving for a length of time, our body itself becomes like a pyramid, becomes a high energy place. Body, the energy in the body elevates, helps in awakening the dormant energy. When we are doing here for a length of time, body becomes like the pyramid. But how about doing the sadhana, the most spiritual among the Himalayan region? Scriptures talks about Badrinath has the highest of the energy, spiritual energy. The spiritual energy is higher than the mental energy. It is far higher than the physical energy. If you are practicing in the highly energetic place, Badrinath, doing the sadhana, it says 1 day of sadhana in Badrinath is equivalent to years of practice in the plain. Years of practice. It's a 1 day of practice. That is why yogis want to go there and practice. Why? It is not now, for thousands of years. It has been a place of inspiration. For thousands of years, millennium together, yogis go there, sit to do the sadhana. when you start doing the sadhana, in that place, it is like the fast tracking your sadhana. New dimension, new revelation happens, mental blocks opens up, the mind goes beyond, you can start thinking beyond the square box. We are always in the plane, we are conditioned to think only within the square. You have to think beyond the box, think beyond the square box. When mind starts thinking, can think beyond the set rule. The whatever people are talking about, these are the rules. When you start thinking beyond that one, then when the new revelation dawns, the life is filled with joy. Exuberance of joy dawns within. Life becomes a celebration. A fountain of joy comes out. When that person walks down with that type of energy, from up in the Badrinath, that Himalayan region, comes down, that person can easily inspire, touch the hearts of others, inspire others to excel in their life. That is the sadhana in Himalaya. That Himalaya, it's not an ordinary mountain. It is not like ordinary mountain, like even Alps also big. It is long. But Himalaya, so many yogis are contemplating. There, the divine energy is there. So many yogis. It is an abode of yogis. It's an abode of yogis, and Bhagavad Gita, Lord says, it is His own Sannidhana is there in that Himalaya. It's a highly spiritual place to absorb that energy. A group of us are going to Himalayas. We want to absorb the energy, natural pyramid energy. Apart from that, the yogis are contemplating there. Why they are contemplating? They are contemplating for the welfare of the whole universe. Yogis, they hardly have anything in their cottage or in their cave, but they are wishing well of everyone. They are not sitting in the cave. For them, they are there contemplating contemplating, wishing the well of the whole world. That we are going there to absorb the energy from the yogis also, meditative energy. We want to absorb that energy while we are there. And we want to come down we had to, with the radiance, we had to come out when the mind goes beyond that one, aura changes, luster changes, glow in the face increases. That energy we want to bring down to the plane and contribute to the wider community. That is the greatness of Himalaya. I will touch upon another dimension next week again.